Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to do a greenhouse tour. So you can see first of all, here is my outdoor cold frame. Sarracenia survived the winter nicely in here, so that's good. As you may or may not know from the last video, we are going to be moving, so this could be the last time we see everything sort of intact like this. But yeah, that worked really well here. Sarracenia are going to have a much bigger home in the next place. Here is the old greenhouse. It has done us well. I will be moving this greenhouse too. If you look back to my old videos, I put it together in pieces. I'm going to take it apart in reverse. And in theory, it should come right back apart, and I'm going to move it and expand it at the same time. But that's for a different video. Let's just go in here and have a look around. It's really messy. I've been so busy lately. It's just been crazy. Story of my life, it seems. But luckily, it basically runs itself, so that is nice. I don't even know where to begin. Where do we start? Gosh. All right, so one of my hanging walls here. So Nepenthes, that's a Spatulata hirsuta. Some Hoyas in here. Nice Obovata. What else do we have? Here's a little one in bloom. That guy is, where's his tag? Pleurosalid tridenta. Quite a few blooms. There's another one there. So tiny you almost miss it. The Hoyas are just like busting out. They know it's spring. They're growing really well these days. Lots of like cool roots coming out of the Hoyas and stuff like that. Some Nepenthes that are available. The Maximas there really stand out in the back corner. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here. I won't get into these guys as much. If you want to see what's available, you can check out my website for that. But I am going to open up this here one-handedly if I can. Even the freezer is going to be coming with me. So my block of wood in my hand here is just to make the freezer go open. Hold on. There we go. My block of wood sits there. And then this opens. The Velosa are just exploding. This one got an ugly spot on it. I'm not sure why. It's 3 leaves back now, so I'm not overly concerned with it. It's been a while. But yeah, the Velosas are doing so well in here. They are just dialed right in. And in the new location, they're going to continue to live in this space as well. What else do we have? Dendrobium cuthbertsonii, looking good. I love these plants. They have to be one of my favorite orchids. They're just, the blooms last for like 6 months at a time. So, doing really well. This guy even came with me to a recent orchid show. Hoya serpents in front of us. It's doing quite nicely here. Another thing of Hoya serpents, you can see the there's all these peduncles on them that are about to bloom. They hang straight down, like big, huge, long stems. They're pointing straight down. Hoya bella above us, a variegated bella right here, an elbow marginata bella. Linearis is really nice. It's about to bloom. I don't know if I'll get a video of it blooming, but there'll be some photos on social media of it for sure. Another one about to bloom here. My Nepenthes bongso is finally bloomed, and it's female. Look at that. Check that out. It just opened today. So that plant is over here. That is the plant itself there. Beautiful black pitches on it. My main plant, being it's vining now, hasn't got any really big pitchers on it anymore. It's vined like crazy and took off like 4 feet in the last I don't know, year or so. Oops. But we have a couple basil shoots up there, basil shoots, and so they're going to be producing some big pitchers soon, hopefully. But that's one of my favorites for sure. Lots of different Hoya cuttings and stuff like that down here. Some nice Bellas. A few Heliumphoras. This guy's beautiful. That's Hoya Polynerva, fishtail Hoya anyways. Another, this is Mira. So the main plant has got a few pictures down here. And then some basil shoots as well, however you say that, basil. Hamadas are looking really good. I keep looking up for blooms on these guys, but so far no blooms. All of a sudden it's going to surprise me with this. Like, it's just, there's so many coming up now. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vines just right in the front. Lots of pictures still, doing really well. Going to be kind of scary to move. Some Heliumphoras here, looking pretty good. Nice color on some of them. They need a good trim as well. What is that? That's my minor burgundy black. Nice picture there. I moved it into newer light, and it kind of cooked some old pictures. Cephalotus are doing awesome back here. I'm just going to have to move you through the jungle in between these two. So they're doing very, very well, considering it's winter time or just coming out of winter. Lots of new growth all over the place on them. This is one of my trays. This is my Highland tray, of course, because we're in the Highland greenhouse, but I also have one growing in the house and under lights, and I had one outside in the temperate greenhouse all winter just to give it a dormancy to see if it helps any. That'll be the second winter dormancy for that tray in a row, second year in a row. And I don't know, I'm not convinced yet. So anyways, down here we have a Raja putting out some kind of funny looking picture. Some Utricularies in bloom. Tridenta. Blanchidii. Mike cord's getting caught on stuff. Colossies there. There's another one kind of stuck around. I can't quite get to him. Can't quite twist him anyways, but they're doing really good. And Rob Cantley. New one coming out. A few nice size ones here. I have 2 plants in this pot. This is my original seed grown plant from like original release. It is way slow compared to the new clones that are out now. You know, they've just narrowed it down to like some faster growing stuff. This lonely guy here is Pinguicula goldeneye. They're all very dormant right now. So that's what a dormant ping looks like. They know it's winter, despite other things not quite knowing it's winter. These guys definitely do right now. They can feel it. Rigidifolia. Edwardsiana. I have King Sundews growing sort of everywhere in amongst here and down below. Quelchii. They haven't bloomed for me yet. If we find a bloom now, it's going to be like, we'll find it together. We find so many things together when I do these tours, don't we? But 3 different clones of Quelchii. All are doing well. I mean, look at that big leaf coming out the bottom. So I'm expecting blooms at some point. It seems to be, you know, doing its thing. Up above us, here is a nice Hamada Rob Cantley. Flava lower picture. Nice Eddie here. McFarlanii. Some smaller stuff down here, other than its fur, and that's not just so small. This is nice. If we can focus in on him. Very toothy. Look at that, that's beautiful. That is Burkii Hamada. Could have guessed that probably. Nice Burbidgei. An older one, definitely difference in color. An older one, definitely difference in color. What else we got? There's lots of pings down here. A few more utricularias down that way. Utricularias down there. Some Masdevallia coming out. I see another Masdevallia about to bloom here as well. Oh, one of my favorite plants here. This is the Wavy Maxima. They're nice. Basically no pigment in the pictures. Berkii. So we got Loei is looking good these days. Put up a couple pictures of those up on Instagram last week, and people seem to like them. They're finally doing something. Singulana, a really old one. Singulana, a really new one. You guys are quite zoomed in. I'm going to back you up a bit here. Trusmoniense. This is really making leaps and bounds now. There's a Trusmoniensis picture up there. This is a Trusmoniensis here as well. Hamata, or Rob Cantley Hamata, so the reverse cross from what we've seen before. What else? My Xerographicas are doing well. They're growing very quickly. I hope to someday see some blooms on these guys. They're really growing quickly. This is Nepenthes Changana, and it is one of the hairiest plants I've ever seen. It's really hairy. Other hanging wall over here. Oh, excuse me. I have been just getting over a cold as well. Is everybody's favorite Utricularia subulata. Venustone's about to spike. There's some Encyclia cochleata in there. Something happened to my ant fern and the stem broke, or my ant plant. And the stem broke. That sucks. Another oncidium. And another oncidium. There's right back there. It's really bright up right here because the light is right there. Maybe if we get past the light, we'll be able to see it better. I can't wait for more space to get my orchids reorganized again so we can see exactly what we have. There's some Maxillaria in there. But yeah, I can't wait to see what we actually have. My variegated vanilla, doing pretty well. I took a cutting of it and then one node died back, but the cutting was successful, so that was good. Let's see. This beautiful thing here is my Clipeata. If I can find a good picture on it. It's growing so fast, man. The latest picture is tiny, I guess, because it's winter time. I have some bigger ones that were here before, not these ones in my hand, but I'm just kind of looking around. But yeah, I gotta trim some pictures. Look at all this, man. That's some Nepenthes Chang there. But look at how many dead pictures there are. So before I move, I'm gonna like trim all the pictures off, all the dead pictures. It'll save so much space. I'm just gonna like spend hours trimming pictures. There's a Vichii golden peristome. This guy here, I'm gonna see if I can get to him. Nice Vichii up here. He's been locked away up front here for so long I can barely even get to him. I can't wait to have more space so I can see these plants better. Not be so tucked in there. Look at that. That's beautiful. He's going to be a beautiful plant. Some nice red ampullarias. This is that Highland ampullaria that I've been growing for a while, intermediate grower. And I find it does better Highland after years of growing it. I can say that. Nice bical picture here. Some sundews. Man, Capensis wide leaf is just one of those beautiful plants. Look how nice that looks. They're nice. Utricularias are all over the place in bloom. Just trying to see what's what here for everything. Very rewarding utricularias. I don't do anything with them and they just bloom like crazy. Another smaller Clipiata. Here is the ampullaria called Lime Twist. Looking pretty nice. Some bicals. This one's it was so like it had so much nectar on it. The nectar just kind of attracted some black soot. But there's a fresher one. Again, a bit smaller picture, maybe because it's been winter. All kinds of stuff. This shelf up here needs to get redone so bad. I'm glad that I'm moving for this kind of thing, just to redo everything. The roots are just crazy. I need to be able to control the roots better next time around. I don't know how, but Campanulata looking pretty nice. What else do we have? Some more things that are available. This one I almost lost. This is one of my personal plants, so it got dry and really set it back hardcore. You can see the leaves there, but this is a Mirabilis winged, and so it's still a seedling. Where can I put this so I can show it to you? But I'm excited about it. So look at the picture on there. It didn't ever form quite properly because of the drying out or whatever, but look, there's no tendril. It's just like the wing is so intense on it that yeah, there's one in here that's not quite so winged. These are seed grown, but then this one here, I'm like so looking forward to this winged Mirabilis. Some ant plants are back down there as well. It's definitely Phalaenopsis season. Lots of those are out in bloom. Some Hoyas coming out over here. This is a warm side now, so some warmer growing things. Beautiful leaves on some of these plants. Hoyas can be really attractive. And yeah, so that's sort of a quick tour of everything. I skipped 99% of everything, unfortunately, but I tried to hit as much as I could. Big old Robcantlii cross Burbigii, Vicii cross Raja. I think it's actually Raja Vicii. Oh, look at this beautiful Jacquelineae here. That's a nice plant. See if I can get it into focus for you. That's a nice picture on that one. Lycoblandii. Some more Hoyas in bloom here. And yeah. Ooh. This is Sibuensis patch here. It is a variegated Sibuensis. It's about to get an upper picture, which is the most I've seen on it so far. They're upper vines, so I'm waiting for it to like shoot out with a basil shoot to get something better and bigger, but is what it is for now. But yeah, anyways, that is going to be about it for today, guys. So I hope you like this greenhouse tour. This possibly could be the last tour we see in here. I'm really sorry about that. Really excited to show you guys the new place, and we can grow again together. You guys have helped me build this greenhouse. You've helped me fill this greenhouse. So I'm very thankful for all you guys and your views. Oops, the light just came on. There's a nice little Raja picture. And yeah, I'm really thankful for you guys and your views. And let's keep growing together, because as I have said on the last video, I am growing big time, and the possibilities are now pretty much endless, so that's going to be good. But there will be more on the new property, tons on the new property coming up soon. So I hope you like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye guys.